topic is stress. What is stress to you? How many of you have experienced stress sometimes in their life? And how many of you are constantly experiencing stress? Thank you. So for many, stress is so much of their life that it feels unsettling and even wrong to exist without it. They can't just exist without the stress. But a thing also is that stress can motivate you and aid you in achieving the changes you desire. Stress is a natural and normal safety mechanism that has wired into our system for our own survival. So we get stressed because we get overwhelmed about situation, or it happened because we are sometimes not here. Instead of being here, we are rather over there. We are not present. Then the second thing is that we experience stress because we are not grateful, or we don't put ourselves in that state of gratitude, and that results into stress. So what is it that you are overwhelmed with? Our mind is created to protect us. So when we are faced with something new or a new challenge, it tells us that we are not familiar with this. We don't do that. Let's keep doing the same thing that we used to do, the one that we are familiar with, the one that we are comfortable with. And that happens. And that is not the only case that you can relate this to. To some is the financial issue that I may not, if I don't have that $1,000 today, or if I don't have that money, certain amount today, it's going to affect my tomorrow. And that is also because of our own unrealistic goals or expectations. We have certain expectations that create these feelings. So the question is, what are you doing to eradicate this from your life? There are some few causes that I can mention, a lot of them, that you can see that that creates all of this. One of the root cause is determined by your perception. It's the belief that you have towards everything around you. There are people who read meaning into anything. Unfortunately, it's just the wrong meaning, and that meaning comes out from their belief. So that belief results the person speaking out certain meaning into whatever they see. And we don't know whether whatever the meaning we are reading into this particular situation is wrong or right. But what you can do is to question your belief system, to question your thoughts, and find out how that is working for you. Is it working for you or working against you? This is what we need to do, to check in with ourselves, to help us live a meaningful and stress-free life. See, when you consciously perceive something as a threat, you will shift into fight or flight mode, even when it is not one. And that is how our mind has been wired. So survival is wired in our DNA to ensure your survival and continuation of the human species. So what is it that you are telling yourself now? How are you feeling? See, there are so many people that are going through a lot today, and that's because of the uncertainty that is going on around us. There are people who are under stress because they believe that there is a challenge now and people are losing their job and people are losing their life. So this challenge is hitting them and they cannot see any other reality except that. And that thought leads to their feelings, and that feeling leads to their actions, and it's the result they are seeing today. So you have the mandate to check in with yourself. Being in that space or being stressed up, it's a choice. It's a choice you have to make. I made a choice that no one was there to do it for me except me. I was left alone to make a decision that even adults are not ready to make. I just took the responsibility. I made a choice that I need to do it because at this point, somebody have to make a decision. And I happened to be there. So I made a decision that I am there for me. And besides me, there is a higher power that is supporting me. So if I cannot figure it out, it is all good because there is someone watching over me that can help me to come up with solution. And as to whether that solution is going to be wrong or good, it's not up to me. I will only do my best, do what I know to do. And when I'm done and it didn't go well, I will learn from that. And this has been my policy, one of my philosophy that I moved on with in this life. And I want you to figure out what works for you. Right now, if you are feeling stressed out, I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath in, and release it. And take another deep breath in and release it. Another deep breath in and release it. Do this 3 times and check in with yourself how you are feeling. You can rate yourself from 1 or 0 to 10 or 1 to 10 and see what number you are. And when you do that and you feel like you are from 10 to 0 or 0 to 10, you are between 6, 7, check in with yourself until you reach your desired number. Then sit down and ask yourself, what is it that is stressing you up? If you already know the answer, what is stressing you up? The question is, what can I do to to take away this, to overcome it. And if you don't know that whatever you are feeling is stress, it's okay. There are a few symptoms that you can figure out. If you have these symptoms, you can use it to figure out whether you are under stress or not. And that is I'll give you few examples on cognitive symptoms, and that is the memory problems, poor judgment, seeing only the negative in almost everything, anxious or racing thoughts, and worrying constantly about almost everything. Those are the cognitive symptoms for stress. Then I will give you another emotional symptoms. Some of the emotional symptoms will be moodiness, or being irritating constantly, or having a short temper, agitation and inability to relax, feeling overwhelmed, sense of loneliness and isolation, feeling unhappy. See, those are the emotional part of it. And then the physical symptoms of this challenge is muscle aches and pains. Sometimes people get nausea or dizziness. Sometimes it's about frequent colds or getting diarrhea or constipation, or rapid heartbeat. Then also behavioral symptoms is sometimes eating more or less. Then the next one is sleeping too much or too little. If you find yourself procrastinating or neglecting responsibilities, and few other ones, some people, they end up drinking too much, smoking too much, or depending on drugs or medicines to relax. So if you notice all of these signs as an early warning of stress, or if you are dealing with this for a long time, it's still not too late to overcome this. Just find people who have overcome this to help you. Talk to a belief clearing practitioner to help you to clear your belief. You can also reach out for me and I can help you with some clearing tools. But the thing is, you need to take responsibility and you need to take charge of your life, that you are in this, that there is no one except you. And the moment you decide that I am going to do this for me, there will be people that will come in to help you in every step that you take to do this. You can do this. And you can overcome. So please take time and assess yourself and see the more damage stress is causing you within your mind and body system, the more harder it gets. So as much as you can, please take action today to help yourself to overcome that. It's not a pleasant thing to go through, but it is a choice. It is hard for some people to do, but you can do it. If you decide to, I tell people that people will tell you that, come on, think positive, come on, do it. You can do that, but some people do it slowly. Some people can do it very fast. Do it at your own pace. Just take your time and do it. If you are the faster one, do it the fastest way. If it doesn't work like that for you, go easy on it. Do it the way it works. If someone is telling you, think positive, do this, motivate yourself. Look, you can say all the motivational things, but if you are not there to do it, you can't. So some of the tools that I will leave with you is to learn to meditate for the purpose of stilling your mind and reconnecting to the divine, or you may call it God, as I call it. Learn to breathe deeply to shift your focus and to nourish your body. Reach out and talk to someone. A solid social support system, it's necessary. So love, seek, and find the human in life. Don't take life too serious. Life, it's a game. And it's up to you how you want to play it. What is your favorite game? And how do you play it? When you are playing it, do you put some tactics in it? This is how life is. Practice gratitude to support your belief in abundance and blessings as your reality. And believe in that higher self, that he's there for you anytime you need it. Accept you can't control everything that falls within your circle of awareness. Sometimes it's not everything that we can control. So learn to surrender. There is this quote that said, the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another, by William James. It is up to you what thought you want to choose now. Where do you want to be? You decide. It's not stress that kills us. It is our reaction to it. Hans Selye. Please, thank you for watching this, and I wish you a happy day. Much love and power to you. See you next time.